Hello, good afternoon. Happy Sunday, everyone, wherever you're watching me from. My name is Sunday. I'm the face behind Sunday Stream Live and Sunday Raphael Jigo. I'm so grateful to be here. Happy Sunday to you. How did you spend your Sunday? Are you still on Saturday? That's good for you. I wish you all the best of your time. If you're still on Saturday, today we are at 2 p.m. already, Sunday 2 p.m. after church. So yes, let's have this music. I have this music. We are almost approaching the month for women, International Women's Day. That is very soon. And I have a Women Empowerment Conference that is coming up on the 8th of May. Oh, no, not May. On 8th of March. 8 to 9 p.m. Brisbane time. So if you have time, I think I'm going to make it more flexible to have 3 sessions so in different times so it can be able to suit people in different time zone because sometimes is morning for others, afternoon for others. But before we go further, I just have this amazing song that I'm going to play right now. I met the owner of the song today just some hours ago. I was in his live stream and he was sharing most of his songs and I got really interested. And disclaimer, I have no copyrights for this music. Don't mute my music. Don't mute this show because of the music. I'm just putting it for inspiration because it has a very great inspirational message. And the owner of this song, the author is Sam Says Sam. You can find all his music on YouTube, in Instagram, everywhere, in Spotify, and all platforms. Is there. Allow me play it and stay blessed. It's about Ikama Marasaki. Let's play it. Let me know if you're able to hear the music and yeah. Uh-huh.
Mama bijata leke madu kamande tebi utami afisari sanjele tebi digo happy makama ondi agara fimede resa utekulu kuatamara
Guatemala.
kisadegere kebe ya uteraba oya
Ya last masalam de.
asaya ubidugu mama leya pona kena taramu nasawi respect the women.
Respect the women. They are everything.
Just the women. They are everything. Oh my mama. Oh mama rasakit. Oh
Ita mama rasakit. Yeah, last mataboga. Aliku mataki mama rasakit. Let's respect our moms, our mothers, our aunties, because they are everything.
Just the women. They are everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my mama. Oh mama rasakit. Oh my mama. Oh mama rasakit. She's a mother mentor and a friend.
Mother is a mentor, is a friend.
But to you,
So many things.
you.
Let me know if you're able to hear the music properly in the comment section. No violence against any woman.
They are the foundation of our families. They are the foundation of our nation.
I think I need to tag him.
Respect the women, they are everything. Just the women, they are everything. Oh my mama, oh mama rasakit.
Mama rasakit.
Oh mama rasakit. Respect the women, they are everything. Just the women, they are everything. Oh my mama, oh mama rasakit. Oh my mama, oh mama rasakit. Come on, when I'm serving this.
Yes, I'm talking.
say winter, Billy go tell, but you know man go in. There's a man giving us a job, respect the women, they are everything. Just the women, they are everything. Oh my mama, oh mama Rasaki. Oh my mama, oh mama Rasaki.
Ita Mama Rasaki. Oh my God, so exciting. It's so amazing song. I'm going to be playing most of his songs here because we are approaching the Women International Women's Day, and I'm having a women empowerment conference coming up very soon. It's going to be my very first conference that I am doing. It has been very short notice, but I know we are preparing for another one in May. So that one will be more organized with different speakers that are going to be speaking different time and different time zones. So today I'm going to talk about what habit aligns to your identity, and it corresponds more especially with the song because there are some habits that can be harmful to us and can be harmful to others who are around us, like our parents, our children, our husbands, our wives, whoever that is around us, maybe the neighbors. But there are certain habits that are just within ourselves that it could be something just like waking up at a certain particular time and maybe doing something frequently. First, before we go further, let's know what is a habit. What is a habit? So I have this, I think I put it up somewhere, what a habit is. So what is a habit? So I just put my notes somewhere there. So I thought I had already put it up on the. So a habit is something you do so often, something you do so often that it becomes natural for you to just be doing it. Let me put the definition there. It's just in a simple sense, it's something that you just do it very often and becomes natural for you to do it without force. You just keep doing it over and over. Sometimes some people like waking up at a certain time or maybe having a routine in the morning, and that becomes their habit every day. Sometimes some people wake up in the morning and drink water before they brush their teeth. Other people brush their teeth and they take water immediately. Some people go and different things that you just do natural within yourself. You just do it natural, maybe on daily basis, maybe on hourly basis, maybe on weekly or whatever that suits you. But let's see how habits can really affect us both positively and negatively in our everyday life, and what are the impacts that habits can really bring to us in our everyday life. So habits can be able to shape us, uh, can be able to shape our life, whether positively or negatively, depending on the habit that we have chosen. More special now, there are so many people struggling with the habit of social media, just scrolling on social media, watching videos over, and maybe or could be on any of the social media like TikTok, where most people are not most people are there every time on TikTok and just scrolling on Facebook, on YouTube, watching shorts and so many things. And what exactly are you doing? If you're not doing anything on the social media and you keep watching, you just keep scrolling and not endless scrolling, that could be also a bad habit because it will really waste most of your time that you could be using it productively, doing something that will shape your future in a positive way. And sometimes we feel motivated of the videos or something that we watch. Because of that, it gives us just that motivation. But motivations are just temporary and they are not permanent. They are just like feelings, they don't last. But there's some things like self-discipline. For example, if you have noticed that you already have a very bad habit, or maybe scrolling on the social media endless, you can't stop doing it, it is time to just think of it. What am I doing here? Or what am I benefiting here? How is this benefiting my life? If not, you can be able to, change the habit. Try to do something different. If you think that is what you love to be doing, find something productive that can be able to help you. Maybe do something on social media that can be able to uh, create you maybe a source of income, maybe can build your knowledge, give you more knowledge. There are lots of ways we can learn on the social media. It's not that the social media is bad, it's good, but what exactly are we doing? What am I doing in the social media? Am I connecting with people? Why am I connecting with them? What is my purpose of connecting with these people? If there is nothing, just connecting for connecting, I think that may not help us so much. It may help in a certain dimension, but if you want something that is really long lasting, we have to build something like having maybe an education for educational purpose, or maybe build a service or a product that you can be able to sell online, so that can be able to help you scroll and be able to sell something. So that could be a very positive habit if you and not also all the time, because you have life. There are so many things that you can do. You have, maybe if you have a family, someone who's like me who have children, you have to balance. It's a matter of balance, and balancing needs self-discipline. Yesterday I was just in another live stream, and I just shared with them that it was about healthcare, health lifestyle, and I was struggling with this, which became a habit for me, that with my weight, I wanted to reduce my weight. At a certain point in my life, I started doing exercise in the morning. I created a very nice routine that I could wake up in the morning before I do everything. I just brush my teeth, just go outside and do jumping jacks, like 200 jumping jacks, squats, and do what. And I sweat, and after that, I wrote my journals. Oh, I created that lifestyle, that routine, and it was really becoming a habit for me for like a month. And I saw a result. I really saw results. I lost more than 5 kilos on in that time, which was a very good thing. And something happened to me that I drift off my habit. I drift off that habit, and I missed one day, and that one day turned to day two, and day three I never went doing my exercise. And it became a habit. I just do not like now going live, because not going live, but I do not like doing the exercise, because I was feeling the pain, and also starting over again, I was really so hesitant. So yesterday was a wake up call for me, and I was really challenged to get out of that bad habit, because I could wake up the same time I used to wake up in the morning, but I missed just to get out of the bed to go and do my routine, which was something that I built as a habit, which I did not like. That it doesn't align with my identity, because my identity, I'm a very active person, but I created a lifestyle where I could just wake up and be in the bed, just not getting out, but just be there, not doing anything, just being there. And that was something I wanted to get rid of. So it takes self-discipline. Today I was so much proud of myself that I started exercising. I went for a 43 minutes walk, and it was something that I really wanted to build. And I know it's not easy. It's easy to speak it, and doing it at the beginning is not easy, but when you pick up at a certain point, it will be easy for you. So habit shapes us positively or negatively, because at that moment when I drift off my positive habits and I started up this habit of just staying, not doing exercise, I gained a lot of weight. And also I built another habit of, just after that, I built another habit of eating late. I built a habit of not drinking enough water, and I realized, oh my god, where am I leading myself? So some of these things are habits that can be able to change or really not our identity. Sometimes some things that we do, what we say, sometimes what we speak, what we listen to, it can be able to change our identity, because of continuously or consistently being there in that habit, whether it is good or it is bad, it can change your own life. So small actions respond consistently create a big change. Just like what I started doing my exercise, and I saw change in my life. But at the time that I drift off, I built another habit which I really do not like, and it also changed. I gained back a lot of weight. So in everyday life, in everything that we do, whether it through in our career life, in our social life, in our family life, spiritual life, in everything, let's try to find out something that can build us. That's something that is positive that we can be able to practice, because for a habit to become a habit, you have to be doing it constantly. And if it is something that is good, it is built slowly by slowly, and small changes start happening, and from that small change, bigger change comes in. So sometimes I am a business person. I mentor people online how they can be able to start up an online business. But some people tell me, Sunday, I am not a tech savvy. I don't know this thing about digitalization. I don't know anything about that. I tell them my story. I was neither that too, but I learned. I focused in learning. So I put myself really, I challenged myself to learn. So I made it a habit for me to, before I go and sleep, I have content I created. Maybe I had gone live, or maybe I have put something for going live, uh, content for going live tomorrow. So it helps. It's not that I'm perfect, but I just try to not do those small things. So if you want to change your life for the positive, so maybe if you wanted something that you desire, but you know you don't have enough information for it, build a habit that can be able to help you. And that habit could not be something very big or huge, could be just small steps. Maybe researching about it, maybe trying one simple step. Maybe if you wanted to build a positive habit of speaking positive to yourself, start thinking positive to your own self. First start thinking, and then maybe you start take another step of journaling down whatever that you wanted to change. Write down, I am amazing, I am beautiful, I am active, I am positive person, I am successful. Start writing that. And that, because I was very negative person, I was never positive to myself, but I learned and built this habit to be positive to myself, to think positive for my own self. It doesn't matter what other people think of me. It doesn't matter what other people, say about me. That is their business. But what I know is that I am a positive person. I have to think positive towards myself, because that's where I can be able to think positive about others too. So whatever habit that you wanted to start, maybe in personal development, maybe in a spiritual journey, maybe in a career perspective, you can start by just start small step at a time. You don't need to be ready. You don't need to put everything together to start. No, you can just start. Small steps can make a big change in your own life. I started this online business when I was back in Africa, and I was not having skills. Even this coming live, I was so skeptical. And at the moment I started, I did not know how to do it. I was shaking my body. I could not speak. I could not, so many things were happening at the same time. But I challenged myself. I made it a habit to go live almost every day. In a week, I could go maybe more than 5 times live, and maybe in different live stream. But I really enjoy going live because I have built it as a habit. So anything in your life you want to build, you want to change, and you want a habit that can align with your identity, that can be built. And building it, sometimes it cannot be easy at the start. But when you start it, and with the consistency, build, going for it over and over and over again, you will start liking it. Change does not come so easy. Our bodies even doesn't like any change. Whatever that we're used to, we're just used to that. But introducing something new, it is a tug of war. But keep consistent and your body will respond positive to it. It will be able to like it. So habit reflects the person you are becoming. So what kind of person do you want to become? Maybe in the next 5 years, the next 2 years, maybe the next 2 years, maybe the next 5, 10 years. What kind of person do you want to be? And you can start building these habits right now. Do you want to be a positive person? You want to be, we dream. Yeah, we don't stop dreaming. You want to be a millionaire? Yes, that is possible. Start doing small steps. Take risk of, calculated risk of starting up something, maybe building a business plan, maybe starting up a business, maybe building up something that is that can be able to earn you income to lead you to that future that you want, and make it a habit. Make it a habit. There are also some bad habits that really will come in ourselves, and you know that those habits are not good. You have to get rid of them slowly but slowly, one step at a time. So any habit that does not align with you, whether in how you speak, how you present yourself, how you dress, it's habit goes in so many things. How you eat, what you eat, at what time. I built a habit of eating late, which I need to release. That I do not want that habit. So yesterday I started already. I ate at 3, and in the evening I realized that it is late, so I stopped it. It was not easy. I was so hungry, but because I am building a new habit, I have to keep my promise. I have to keep up because I am introducing something into myself that my body is not used to. So building a habit can be a very hard thing, but it's very possible. And it takes a lot of self-discipline. Self-discipline, I have realized that this is one of the most hardest thing for you to discipline yourself, but it is the one of the greatest rewarding thing in life. Because I remember how many things could I have done if I had self-disciplined myself. And yeah, I have achieved some things, but there could be much more than that if I had a very proper self-discipline. So I have to train myself, my mind, that if I have put down something in my journal, I'm going to do this. I have to focus on that. I have to go for it one step at a time. And if I miss up something, I have to explain to myself how I miss it. Not to be aggressive to yourself, not to be very harsh, but to know where you drift, where your fault is, so you can't repeat that. And also you can be able to be accountable to your own self. That is also another habit. Being accountable to yourself. For example, if I write something in my journal, most times I share it with someone. Most my daughter, my children, they are most of my accountability partners. I share with them, and then they follow up with me. Mommy, did you do that? I just put it in my small journal and I go with it everywhere. Did you do that? And sometimes they went, oh, congratulations, you did that, and then it gives me motivation. So building up a habit that can really align with our identity is a key in our life. More especially, we are having social media. People speak anyhow. That could also be seen as someone who just watches you for the very first time can know what kind of person you are, and they can identify you with what you say, but sometimes which is not true. But what do you say about those characters, those habits that you have? Does it align with your identity? Does it show who you can be in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years, next 2 years? What about that? If it is something that you don't like, if you see from others you don't like it, you can be able to change that, and takes one step at a time. It takes one step at a time to change it, and you can be able to change that with time. So I know this is something that sometimes we don't take it very, very serious, but it is very important for us. Even when taking a new opportunity, I've been sharing business opportunity with so many people, interacting with different people throughout the week, throughout the day. I get calls, and there's something that really people uh, share with me, and I have seen that so many people are struggling with these habits. Sometimes we find that certain thing did not happen in my in my lineage, so it is a habit in our family. We don't do business, and that Who tells you? Maybe you could be that one person that would be a business person and will change the dimension of that generation. Maybe change something. Maybe make it. Maybe your success is through business. Maybe through a talent that you have. So never neglect anything and never say never. That's something I really learned. Never say never because you have an opportunity to learn. You have an opportunity to change your life. And also, there's some bad habits, maybe with children, with some relatives, or maybe some people. Pray for them. Pray for them. And if there is a way you can be able to share positive insights about them, tell them who they are, who they can be if they choose to have a positive attitude or positive uh, actions towards themselves and towards others. So there are some people that can really listen, but there are others they cannot. But if you keep sharing with them consistently, you never know. It can be able to create a change in their own life. So I'm so grateful. I'm going to play another one song again from Sam. And disclaimer: I don't have copyright to these songs. Which one did I play at first? I don't know. Is it I played that? I don't have copyright to this. This is Sam Say Sam. Let's have this. Yes.
Some music. If you have some time, let me take you for a lunch. Maybe later we can go for a ride. Anything for you. Anything for you.
Hey, my bestie. This is the title of the song, I believe.
Anytime. If you need me, call me. Anytime. If you need something, call me. You're dealing with a big boy. You're dealing with a big boy. Yes, I'm a big boy. Anything for you. If you like the swimming, best to know that I like that too. I will do anything for you. I will give anything to you. You got your my money, I will still sing this song for you. If you have some time, let me take you for a lunch. Maybe later we can go for a ride. Anything for you, anything for you, anything for you, my bestie, anything for you. Yeah, baby, call me anytime. Yeah, love to, I'll do anything for you. I know your hobbies, I know what you like. I will take you for ice cream. I will take you for swimming. To make you smile.
I'll take you for swimming
My best
and ice cream.
you're my personal person. Chocolate love. If you have some time, let me take you for a lunch. Maybe later we can go for
I'll play one more before I go off. I'll play one more called Cool Sour.
anything for you. Anything for you, my bestie, anything for you. I will do anything for you. I will give anything to you. You got your my money, my bestie. Sing this song for you. Yeah, baby, call me anytime. Yeah, I love to. I will do anything for you. Anything for you. Anything for you. Anything for you.
Let's have this other one. I don't have any copyright to all these songs, guys. Let's have this one, Cool Sour by Sam Say Sam.
Samson Saga, Samson Music.
Neno staka sawa sawa ya jamaa.
When women rise and rise, when women rise and rise,
Arise and shine.
Kelina seja wanida, Kelina seja salam, Kelina limuidena, Agina bira babelende. Kulu sawa sawa, Kelina staka sawa sawa. Kulu sawa sawa, Kelina staka sawa sawa. When women rise and rise, Kelina staka sawa sawa. When we all rise and rise, Kelina staka sawa sawa. Mara mabidugu, wabanat
Mara mabidugu.
Kelina masuru, iyatanina sukari mfija woza. Kelina
Kabara
hafizu,
venna.
mustaqbalta iyade. Kelina limu, iden nasawa binun tegesi. Asan sakotani na bimasi gidam. Kulu sawa sawa, Kelina staka sawa sawa. Kulu sawa sawa, Kelina staka sawa sawa. When women rise and rise, Kelina staka sawa sawa. When we all rise and rise, Kelina staka sawa sawa. Together, let's work together. Sawa sawa, let's work together. Promote gender equality in our society. When women rise, there will be development. When women rise, there will be strong families. When women rise, there will be stronger economy. Kulu sawa sawa, Kelina staka sawa sawa. Kulu sawa sawa, Kelina staka sawa sawa. When women rise and rise, Kelina staka sawa sawa. When we all rise and rise, Kelina staka sawa sawa. Kulu sawa sawa, Kelina staka sawa sawa.
Oh my God, that was amazing. Kelina staka sawa sawa ya jamaa.
When women rise and rise, Kelina staka sawa sawa. When we all rise and rise.
There's this other one song that I think it was in Arabic, but
In loving memory of
so
Mel
that's it.
May your soul rest in peace.
Let's
Samson.
have others for later. So I'm so grateful, guys. Remember to practice good habits that can be able to help you become who you want to be, that can be able to align with your identity. The bad habits that you don't like, because everyone have their own different, something that someone doesn't like, another one being like. So the one you don't like, try your best to be able to stop them slowly until when it's off, and then embrace the new one. Change comes slowly, and when you do consistent steps, small actions, it can be able to build that future you desire. So God bless you. Have a happy Sunday. Have a wishing you a very happy new week, and God bless you, keep you. I will be coming live both with my business partners and also by myself, sharing you more information, more tips, more inspiration, and more about the online business. God bless you. Have a beautiful time. Bye.